જે તે સમયના મેનેજિંગ ટ્રસ્ટીના ધ્યાન ઉપર આવતા એમને એમ થયું કે બનાસકાંઠા જિલ્લામાં પ્રજ્ઞાચક્ષુ બાળકો માટે અને બીજી ડિસેબિલિટી માટે કંઈક શિક્ષણની શરૂઆત કરવી જોઈએ.
Over a period of time, Vidyamandir has grown to address the needs of those who are differently abled, like the visually impaired, hearing and speech impaired, and physically and mentally challenged. Contemporary teaching methods are used, incorporating the latest technological aids. Vidyamandir runs special courses to train teachers to work with the visually and physically impaired students.
જૂનું જે ફાઇલ લખવા માંગો છો એનું નામ લખો. છ એની માત્રા
ભૂપાલી થાશ કલ્યાણ. આ રાગમાં સ્વરો શુદ્ધ આવે. સારે ખપ ધસા.
Here, children are allowed to be who they are and encouraged to achieve what they are capable of. At the Occupational and Physiotherapy Center, the children work towards improving their physical strength, mobility, and ultimately their self-confidence. The Vidyamandir Trust has broken new ground by bringing children with different abilities into mainstream education. This integrated approach has proved to be immensely beneficial to children with special needs, their peers, families, and to society at large.
So once we have handicap in our school, we should see that not only our normal students mix with them, but even the parents of the handicapped students as well as parents of the normal students also should accept this. We train them in the craft, we train them in carpentry. Our whole aim is that they should get absorbed in the villages and not to go to Ahmedabad even or to the cities. And they do get rehabilitated in their own villages. When they come to the school, when they join the school, they are not sure of themselves. They do not know whether they'll be able to get themselves educated. But once they are in the school for 4, 8, 6, 7 years, then they learn the craft, they learn the whatever, with the education. When they leave the school, they are very confident that they will be self-reliant, they will be self-respect people, and they will be respected not only by their family, but even by the society.
For hundreds of children who come here from different parts of Gujarat, this is truly their home away from home, where they find love, care, affection, and friends, and most of all, an opportunity to live life to its fullest. The strength of any educational institution is determined by the quality of its teaching staff, and it takes special skills, commitment, and dedication to be a part of the Vidyamandir family. The Trust runs teacher training courses from pre-primary to higher secondary for Gujarati and English schools. This not only ensures a well-qualified input into its own institutions, but also responds to the needs of other schools across the state.
જો આપણે કઈ વાત કરવી છે અથવા હાથ હલાવવા છે તો શું થશે? આ રીતે હાથ હલશે, હલ્યા બધાના, અને માથું હલાવવું છે. તો એક સાથે બે પપેટ આપણે નચાવી જઈ શકીએ.
In the last few years, the Trust has extended its educational activities with new institutions. The English medium school is now housed in a new building to better serve a growing demand.
Meeting ends for the employee.
A world-class library is now in place with vast resources for students. A new school for information technology provides advanced programs for students. Today, the work of the Trust has grown beyond education. A popular initiative is the Shashivan Jahanara Park, where people can meet and interact in beautifully landscaped and green surroundings. The latest landmark is the Palanpur Museum, a repository of the history of the town and the culture and life of its people. From its very beginnings, the Trust has had the support of the local community who shared the vision of turning Palanpur into a center of excellence in education. Interestingly, the founding donors were three women: Kesar Ben Amritlal Bhai Mehta, Leela Ben Gafurchand Bhai Mehta, and Leela Ben Surajmal Bhai Mehta. Later, Chanchi Ben donated her landmark Tower House to start a Bal Mandir, while she herself moved to alternative rented accommodation.
Probably if two very important facts one looks at what has really contributed to the growth of the activities of the Trust is one, on one hand, the dedication, the sincerity, the hard work of the staff members, without which this could not have been possible. And on the other hand, these donors who, out of their love, affection and interest for the growth of Palanpur, from time and again, years after years, have come forward and given money. Here you do not find people who come and give out just checks and then go away and forget it. You've seen donors who've involved themselves in planning of the new activity. You've seen them come again and help to the growth of those institutions, and it has been sort of an ongoing kind of relationship that they have had.
Today, donors are confident that every rupee will be well and earnestly spent. The Trust has built a reputation for financial integrity, transparency and accountability, and the active involvement of the trustees in the management of all its institutions.
આ એક એવું ટ્રસ્ટ છે કે જેની અંદર કોઈ માલિકી ભાવ નથી. એટલે હું તો માનું છું કે વિદ્યામંદિર એક એવું ટ્રસ્ટ છે કે જેના દાખલા ભારતના બીજા બધા ટ્રસ્ટે અથવા તો બીજા બધા ઇન્સ્ટિટ્યુશને લેવા જેવું છે કે આટલું સારું કામ આ ટ્રસ્ટ જરા પણ અહંકાર કે પોતાનું એમ કે છાતી ઠોકીને એમ કહેતા નથી કે અમે આ બધું કર્યું છે, પણ સ્ટીલ દે આર ડુઈંગ ઇટ ઇન અ નોર્મલ કોર્સ.
Success will only come if you grow, and growth will only happen if you change. So in that sense, I think the Trust is extremely conscious of the change that is required. Nothing is as permanent as change, and change is not wrong provided it's in the right direction. And I think that is very much in the mind of all trustees.
It is very important for us to see that we do not only look at what our past achievements have been, but we really look at the future vision of our organization. And we think of Vidyamandir, we really think of it as a complete circle, which began with the academic vision of the founder trustees. We're taking it into the present to ensure that this reality continues to be a center of excellence. And the future is really to see that when we think globally, we act locally, and continue to expose the students to this kind of world technology and world progress in the field of education, so that we really strive to continue to be a center of excellence.
Vidyamandir